Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent, the most merciful. Welcome to the video lectures. This is lecture 7, class 3, subject English, book Grammar and Usage, topic Simple Present Tense, and I am your teacher, Usma Shehzadi. Let's look at the contents first. Instructions, introduction of the tenses, simple present tense, explanation with examples, exercise 24 and 26 from the book, and at the end, home task. Students, there are some instructions for you. Be ready. Have your full concentration. Take out your notebooks and books. You must have your stationery items with you, and you must be supervised by your parents or your elder siblings. Before starting the simple present tense, we will look what the tenses are. Tense means time. Tense gives us knowledge about time of an action. क्या होता है टेंस? टेंस एक्चुअली टाइम को डिपिक्ट करता है. ये हमें नॉलेज देता है कि किस टाइम में कोई एक्शन हुआ है. अब एक्शन क्या होता है? एन एक्शन इज अ वर्ब. सो अ वर्ब टेल्स अस अबाउट एन एक्शन एंड अ टेंस टेल्स अस अबाउट द टाइम ऑफ दैट एक्शन. देयर आर 3 टेंसेस: प्रेजेंट, पास्ट एंड फ्यूचर. According to the time, present tense is the tense that is we are going through. Past is the time that is gone by. And the future is the time that is to come. In short, you can remember it. Present is all we talk about today. Past is yesterday. And future is tomorrow. There are 3 examples according to the tenses. I go to school daily. That is the sentence of present tense. I went to school yesterday. This is the sentence about the past. And I will go to school tomorrow. This is the sentence about the future. Okay kids, our topic today is simple present tense. We will study today about the simple present tense. The simple present tense indicates an action that is happening now. Simple present tense हमें किस एक्शन के बारे में बताता है? उसके बारे में जो अभी हो रहा होता है, प्रेजेंट के टाइम में, हाल में. Just look at the examples. I always listen to music. She mops the floor. I clean my room. The dog barks at the man. We often go to the beach. In these examples, the words which are highlighted, these are verbs. Furthermore, the simple present tense is used to describe regular actions and daily routine. ऐसे एक्शंस जो हम डेली करते हैं, हमारी डेली रूटीन में शामिल होते हैं, हम रेगुलर करते हैं, ऐसे फेल. For example, I always go to school by bus. I drink milk daily. It tells us about universal truths. Sun rises in the east. Light objects float on water. In these examples, you can notice only the first form of verb have been used. Go, drink, rises, float. So, we always use first form of verb to make simple present tense. It is also called the base form of the verb. Simple present tense tells us about many things, but there are few that we will discuss. Okay students, it is very important to talk about sentence formation when we are studying about the tenses. In English, there is a rule to form a sentence. We follow a specific order to form a sentence, and that is SVO structure. S stands for subject, V stands for verb, and O stands for object. In the example below, the boy plays football. The boy is the subject, plays is the verb, and football is the object of the sentence. So, this is the simple structure of a sentence. Here we need to know what is a subject. A subject is a doer of the action. The person who performs an action is called subject. Just look at the examples below. Mary walks fast. He plays cricket. The dog barks at night. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Peter, Paul, and Mary sang well together. Look at these examples. In the first sentence, who walks fast? Mary. So, who is the subject of the sentence? Mary. Mary is the subject of the sentence. He plays cricket. The question is, who plays cricket? He. So, in this sentence, what is the subject? He. The dog barks at night. Who barks at night? The dog. The subject is the dog. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Who went up the hill? Jack and Jill. So, in this sentence, who is the subject? Jack and Jill. Peter, Paul, and Mary sang well together. Who sang well together? Peter, Paul, and Mary. These are the subject of the sentence. Keep this thing in mind that there can be singular subject of a sentence or it can be plural. So in the first three sentences here, the subject is singular. Mary, he, the dog. These are the singular subjects. But Jack and Jill, it's a plural subject. Peter, Paul, and Mary, plural subject again. So subject can be singular or plural. You must have to keep this thing in your mind that subject is a person who performs the action. The verb directly links to the subject. Here is a list in front of you of the singular and plural subjects. Singular subjects are he, she, it, and all the single nouns. Plural subjects are we, they, I, you, and all the plural nouns. Let's come to the rules for forming present tense. In simple present tense, we use first form of verb such as go, play, sleep, run, etc. The first important point to learn that we use first form of verb to make present tense, simple present tense. Okay, the second point is if the subject is singular, we add s or es to the verb. अगर हमारे पास सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट है तो हम वर्ब के साथ एस या ई एस ऐड करते हैं. Okay, these 2 points are very important to learn. Now look at the examples. John runs very fast. She brushes her teeth twice a day. He does his homework daily. In these sentences, look at the subjects first. In case of I, you and plural subjects, we do not add s or es with the verb. As we have discussed earlier, with the plural subjects, we do not add any other letter. Just look at the examples below. I eat ice cream. You dance very well. Girls like to play. We sing, play and dance together. Plants need air, water and sunlight to make food. In these examples, students, just look at the subjects of the sentence. I, you, girls, we, plants. These are the subjects of the sentence. And these are considered plural subjects. Let's start doing the exercise now. This is an exercise of your book, Grammar and Usage. Exercise number 24. Hope you have opened your books. Complete the story with the help of the words in the box. There are words given to you. These all are verbs. And below you can see a passage. We have to choose the words from the box and put them in the blanks that have been given to you. Let's read the passage first. Andy is my good friend. We dash in the same neighborhood. We also dash to the same school. Every day we dash to school together. Sometimes he dashed to my house to play with me. He often dashed me in computer games, but always dashed to me in chess. As both of us dash to read, we dash books from the library every week. Our parents also dash one another very well. In fact, they dash in the same company. Now just look at the passage. The verbs have been filled here. We will discuss them according to the subject. Andy is my good friend. We live in the same neighborhood. We is the plural subject, so S or ES would not be added with the verb live. We also go to the same school. Every day we walk to school together. Sometimes he comes to my house. He is the single subject, so here S would be added with the verb come. He comes to my house to play with me. He often beats me in computer games. He, again here it is a singular subject, so here S is added. But always loses to me in chess. As both of us like to read. Us is the plural subject, so like. We borrow books from the library every week. Us is the plural subject, so only like would be written here. We again is the plural subject, only first form of verb borrow would be written here. Our parents also know one another very well. Parents is plural subject, so only first form of verb know has been added. In fact, they work in the same company. They is a plural subject, so only first form of verb work is written here. They work in the same company. That's it. It is your complete exercise. Now you can do it in your books. Now we will do exercise 26. Fill in the blanks with the correct present tense of the verbs. Here, students, you will first of all look at the subject of the sentence. Then you will decide whether you will add S or ES with the verb or not. Let's start doing it. The hamster dash bananas and rice. The hamster is a singular subject, so here S would be added with the verb like. The hamster likes bananas and rice. Anne and Mary dash pictures of animals during art lessons. Anne and Mary is the plural subject, so we will not add anything with the verb draw. Anne and Mary draw pictures of animals during art lessons. The thieves is the plural subject. The thieves dash their loot in a secret place. The thieves hide their loot in a secret place. Water is a singular subject, so water come from this well or water comes from this well. Water comes from this well. Rice dash well in wet climate. Here Rice is considered as a crop. So, it is singular subject. Rice grows well in wet climates. Number 6. The farmers dash the crops in the field. The farmers, again the plural subject, so we will not add anything with the verb plant. The farmers plant the crops in the field. Number 7. Jelly dash good when it is cold. Jelly tastes good when it is cold. The chameleon dash its color when there is danger. The chameleon changes its color when there is danger. I often dash my dog for a walk in the mornings. I often take my dog for a walk in the mornings. The window cleaner dash up the ladder to clean the windows. The window cleaner climbs up the ladder to clean the windows. The window cleaner, again the singular subject. That's it. Here it is the solved version of your exercise. Look at it now. The hamster likes bananas and rice. Hamster is the singular subject, so S has been added with the verb. Anne and Mary draw pictures of animals during art lessons. Anne and Mary are the plural subjects. The thieves, plural subject again. The thieves hide their loot in a secret place. Water comes from this well. Water is a singular subject, so S has been added here. Rice grows well in wet climate. Rice here, it is considered to be the crop, so it's a singular noun. Rice grows well in wet climate. The farmers plant the crops in the field. Jelly tastes good when it is cold. The chameleon changes its color when there is danger. I often takes my dog for a walk in the mornings. The window cleaner climbs up the ladder to clean the windows. Here is a home task for you. Follow simple present tense and practice to write at least 10 sentences about your daily routine. Hope you have enjoyed today's lecture. Stay home, stay safe, and take care of your family. Thank you.